All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. This is another live stream here that I'm going to be doing regularly so that we keep in touch and you have the opportunity to probably ask me any questions that you want as we are having this kind of live streams here. So what really we are watching today is what the market is going to be reacting to, and we'll see how the market opens today. So we are seeing that basically right across the globe, right? Nvidia, we are taking a look at Microsoft, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the Russell 2000. All of these indexes are actually a little bit up from where they closed yesterday. So the question now comes like, is the crash over, right? Did people overreact to the market crashes that we were seeing on Friday as well as Monday, which is yesterday? So we'll be taking a quick sweep right around the market, and then we can discuss a few things which are related to crypto as well, so that we can have a clear view of what the market is actually doing right at this point. So without me further running my mouth too much here, let's quickly jump right into it. But the market hasn't opened just yet. The market will open, I think, in the next minute or something like that, and then we can obviously understand how the market is reacting to these kind of events by this. So overly, just as I mentioned a few moments ago, that the market is looking like it's going to open higher than it closed yesterday. For example, here I'm looking at Microsoft. It closed yesterday at 395. Right now it's looking like it's going to open at 400. So yeah, the market is finally opened right now, and slightly higher than where it was yesterday. So that is great. I mean, as long as we have a sustainable recovery here from the stock market and the other big indexes, that is also going to be turning out to be very fantastic for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Because remember, there actually has been a lot of demand for the ETFs and stuff like that. So if we want to take a look at crypto alone, we are in a good position, but we are not obviously living in a bubble. We want to see what the rest of the market is doing. The macro obviously has got like much more importance relative to what the crypto market does by there. So let's quickly take a look at Amazon also opening higher than it closed yesterday, and Tesla is also opening way higher than it closed yesterday. So this is a good sign. Obviously, we'll also take a look at Bitcoin itself. And okay, this is the Bitcoin dominance. We are seeing that it's looking like it's really continuously going to go up. We need to see this thing falling so that altcoins at least have a chance to go ahead and outperform Bitcoin. But so the Dow Jones Industrial Average did not open higher than it closed yesterday. So let's see how the day progresses eventually, but we'll be monitoring the first 30 minutes or so and trying to see what this one does. Yeah, Microsoft, okay, it did wow up something like 1% within the first few minutes of trading. That's good. We will go to Bitcoin in a minute, and we'll see how Bitcoin is obviously reacting to those levels. We'll come back to gold later on, but let's see here what Bitcoin is doing, and maybe it has a better understanding of the market by this. So BTC USDT here, yeah, it actually is bouncing up really well, and we are right now at 55,200, but don't forget that we were at 70,000 the other day, right? So yeah, you may actually be happy with something like a 10% bounce, but you don't have to forget the overall stand that the market is in. We are in a downtrend, and obviously we're going to be seeing some dead cat bounces every now and then, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the storm is over. So as I mentioned in my video yesterday on Jasmine, and even in previous live streams, I have actually been saying that don't be the person who says I don't want to miss the exact bottom, so I want to be buying the exact bottom. That's really going to be very hard. I think you would rather just wait a little bit for the market to cool down, and then you can obviously have another entry which looks like much more solid and with better confirmation. So we are seeing some pretty good signs here from the stock market. That is great. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is also doing really well, but I have to stress one more time, we are still in a downtrend. Yeah, I know people will be excited by a 10% pump, by a 2.5% pump, by 25% from other different altcoins, but still the trend is remaining that we are still in a downtrend, and we have to be monitoring the situations. But overly, looking good for the short time here for the stock market. This is Tesla, for example, is looking great. Let's quickly go ahead and check out the Russell 2000, because it had actually taken a very huge hit in the last few days. Russell 2000 here, and All right, it's actually opened lower than yesterday. So it's a mixed bag, honestly. It's actually is a mixed bag. Let's wait and see. I'm gonna be here for the next 30 minutes or something like that. We just want to see like what kind of a reaction we get from the markets and how is that gonna be affecting crypto as well. But the Russell 2000 is dumbing pretty hard. And let's take a look at gold. Gold is also relatively remained stable, but still it's pointing to the downside, right? So you know the deal that gold and Bitcoin, they go hand in hand. In actual fact, at times gold stops and then it gives the advantage to Bitcoin to set a new all-time high. So for the most part, we actually want to be cheering for gold because it goes well with Bitcoin and stuff like that right there. So that is okay. If you've got an altcoin that we want us to take a look at whilst we are waiting for the market to show us a clear direction, we can do that as well. Like the live stream, share it with whoever you think needs the live stream, and then maybe we can have more people in the next one, right? So just taking a look right across the market, we are seeing that we have got very good bounces here. The biggest gainer from my watch list at least, which has got like 151 cryptocurrencies on it. I'm saying that it's Gen AI. This is not Genbox, but this Gen AI, which is a Telegram bot on Maxi. I have it because it really has got some symmetrical gains. At times it can just pump 100% within 30 minutes or something like that, then it crashes, right? So it's good for me because I can buy and sell it like that. It's up 37%. We also have got Genbox up 11%. We have got MetaStrike up 12%. So yeah, we have got some things which are showing pretty good bounces, but the question still remains, is the crash over, right? We are also seeing Jasmine coming up with a nice bounce there, and it was holding the 1.4 cent region, which we were pointing out to in the previous live streams that we were doing. But right at this point, no conclusions yet. I was even saying yesterday that if we take a look at like some underlying indicators here, yeah, the RSI is bouncing right around 30. That is great, but we have also seen in the past that we can go sub 30, right, if things are really bad. Now we don't have a clear view of what the situation is like. I know people want to buy the exact bottom here on Jasmine, but it's really gonna be impossible, right? You would just rather wait it out, have better and more complete confirmations, and then we can take it from there. But for now, yeah, we are having a nice bounce here for Jasmine. If we just want to measure it from the exact bottom here to where the price is sitting right now, that's already something like a 36% pump. All right, some people may feel like I've already missed an opportunity, but I think you would rather buy a better confirmation than seeing this price do something like this here. You see it's up, right? It's gotten back to resistance levels, and then all of a sudden the chart crumbles down further to maybe the next resistance. I'm not saying this is exactly what is happening. I'm just trying to emphasize that we don't have clear confirmations just yet on Jasmine, right, and other different altcoins as well. So yeah, some people may feel the need to jump in and catch the exact bottom. It's likely going to be impossible to do that. Let's go back to the stock market and try to see how the stock market is reacting to the new open. We can see that we are now back down. We're now back down one more time. Apple is losing momentum. And here, what else have we got? We had okay, let's take a look at the Russell 2000, pretty much holding steady but a little bit down, right? So the picture is still not very much clear there. Tesla is also dropping further down. Not too good. Amazon is also dropping further down. So this is exactly what I was saying. The Dow Jones slightly up. That's good. That's actually good. But let's see how the day eventually progresses. The DXY. Oh, this thing has started pumping to the upside. I don't think this is good news. Too much. I don't like when the DXY is pumping to the upside. So this is what we are currently having in the market. A mixed reaction at the open. Let's see how the next 30 minutes are going to be able to progress, right? We'll jump right into Twitter, and then we can just go ahead and see the latest news right there relating to markets, right? So let's see. Yeah, Kamala has picked her favorite, a vice president. I don't know if this guy is a great one, but it really doesn't matter. The guy wants to increase taxes. We'll see how that works with the electorate, right? Eventually, people are going to decide on these people. Yeah, good thing we are not having a huge crash like we were having yesterday. but it's too early to tell. Obviously, it's really too early to tell. There isn't much news, as you can see here, but what we have been seeing is that we have got news from Hara. He says Jasmine can be available. That actually the casino is open right now, referring to the stock market, right? Crypto Rover says that mining difficulty jumps to new all-time highs. Yes, this is bullish, because what it means is that there are going to be less and less bitcoins which are going to be available to the market, and that actually makes the asset much more scarce, and the value is obviously going to be increasing, right? So if you are not joining crypto, you're probably learning as fast as you are losing money. Wait a second, let's go one more time. If you are just joining crypto, you are probably learning as fast as you can, as fast as you are losing money. I mean, okay, it's true, but the general trend we all know, right? Fuck crypto, fuck stocks. I miss my 9 to 5 job. I don't think I miss my 9 to 5 job, right? Nobody misses that. Crypto is a fun place to be, and we are actually seeing some things. Vanek, which has got an ETF, an Ethereum ETF. They actually have been trying to be a little bit funny, and you know, try to be humorous in difficult times. The other day they were posting who is dumping on us. So this is their LinkedIn page, open to work, because their Ethereum fund is not doing too well, right? I mean, they bought maybe around 3,000. Right now we are back at 2,500. Not doing too pretty, but still, these are early doors. We'll see some interesting things. Let's quickly take a look at this one here. Interesting, but BTC is still above the super trend line weekly. Yeah, I mean, eventually Bitcoin is going to do well. It really doesn't matter what is happening short term. But the thing is, like, right now, it's not something that is 100% related to crypto, right? It's a lot of things which are related to the macro, and we just have to understand the macro a little bit to understand in which direction the market is gonna be going. So to be honest with you, not much of news. Yesterday when we were taking a look at this, like, news was coming in very, very much fast, but today we don't have much of that. So let's go back to the charts and try to see what the stocks are doing here. Yeah, they are now beginning to pump a little bit. Let's see here what Coinbase is doing. It's yeah, going down a little bit in the early minutes. No clear direction just yet. Let's see Tesla. I'm looking at these ones because these ones are the ones which were taking a much stronger hit, right, in the last 48 hours or so of trading, and Amazon continues to drop down. Wow, is this good or is this not good? We have to see at the end of the day, right? But the opening moments here, let's also see what Bitcoin is doing in reaction to these market openings, right? So BTC was at 55,000. 1 minute, are we at 53,000? No, 54,000. We are now sub $55,000, $54,800 in reaction to how the stock market has opened. The opening has really been shaky a little bit. Some things are up, some things are down, but whatever the case may be, BTC is dropping a little bit. This is on a 4-hourly time frame here. Let's see if we have got some kind of resistance. Yeah, it's a resistance zone, to be honest with you, up until 56,000. So yeah, we were saying that we are not still out of the woods just yet, but we need to give the markets time. I think that's the general message that I have for you, that we need to give the markets time. I know you want to be the person who really buys this deep right there, but the honest truth is that 99.9% of the time you won't be able to do that. So rather you would wait for a bit of confirmation, and then you can take your trade much more easily, and you have a better understanding of what the market, I mean, you actually end up having a nice strategy, because you will set to yourself a couple of conditions that, look, if this happens, then I'm gonna do this, and if this happens, then I'm gonna do the other, right? So it's very important, rather than just trying to say I want to be buying the bottom here. You really are not guaranteed anything. So the message again, wait for clarity in the market, right? We are looking at Microsoft one more time. Nothing crazy happening. Meta is slightly up today. That's good. There was one index that I haven't checked just yet, which is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Did I check that one? I think, yeah, maybe I did. Let's quickly take a look at it. Slightly up in the early minutes. That's okay. Let's go back to X and see if we have got any interesting news that is coming from the market. Really Nothing too crazy. Yeah, there is no news today, to be honest with you. I think one second, let's see here. Breaking the US Treasury to begin buying back 46 billion in government debt starting tomorrow. Fed printing machine back. I don't know if this is official news, but if this is true, what it means is that inflation is here to stay. That's number one. But secondly, if you are holding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, you are in the right place, because that money is going to be chasing the few assets that are remaining in the market, right? Which is BTC, altcoins, and a whole bunch of other different things. So if the printer comes back, I mean, we're all going to be rich. We are all going to be rich. So short term wise, maybe we can have some kind of shaky start, but things, I mean, look here, the fear and greed index is right around 17. This is extreme fear. I would normally have said great moments to buy if we have got extreme fear like this, but still, this time around, I'm not gonna be jumping into any sort of trades like carelessly. I'm waiting and carefully analyzing the charts to try and have a position which I can enter easily. What I've learned over like a very long period in this market is that you don't have to rush into any decision, be it a selling decision, be it a buying decision, or whatever the case may be. There is no need for you to rush. You just wait out and you see things doing well. So the Japanese exchange today, I mean, it's up 10%. That's great. That's really great. But really, are the global recession concerns already over in 2 days? I don't think so. I think we'll see more things to follow in the coming few days or stuff like that. But for now, the market seems to have forgotten that we actually have got like a lot of underlying problems, right? I don't know why I clicked on this guy's profile, but I wanted to check the latest news right there. So let's go to the top one more time, and we see if we have got any news, any latest news coming in within the last few minutes or so from X. Okay. These guys, they're just joking, man. They will never attack one another. They can't afford that. So the volatility index pivot. The last time the VX was this high, Bitcoin went to 3,000, from 3,000 to 20,000. So that was a bullish trend. I think that was from 2020 to 2021. That's good. In the last 35 minutes, 6.4 trillion is 3x bigger than all crypto. In the span of 3 weeks, 6.3 has been erased from global stock market per Bloomberg. Okay, that's true as well, which actually tells you that the market is still very small, and there are a lot of opportunities that we can take from this kind of a thing, right? If the market is still small, it means more people are gonna be coming to be buying more and more of this crypto. You are early. You are very much early. I can tell you that with a high degree of certainty. Let's go back to the charts one more time, and maybe we can close the live stream there. The Dow Jones opened okay. Meta also opened okay. A lot of these indexes are actually up by maybe 1%, 0.5 points. Microsoft is now back in the green. That is okay. So yeah, it was a shaky start, but positive indications across the stock market right there. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin price one more time, and then we can call it a wrap for this live stream. And then I will see you later on with my videos. I think I'll make an ICP video, and then I'll also make a Jasmine video and probably an XRP video later today that I'll be posting probably in the evening or something like that. Let's see here what BTC is doing. BTC is still, you know, dropping a little bit. It's sub 55k, just waiting for the stock market to have a clear direction. And with that being said, I will say that really there is not much of news like what we were having yesterday, but we just want to see the market having bigger confirmations and better confirmations so that we can start taking any sort of action here. But overly, I think the altcoins that we are also holding on the channel, we are holding Jasmine, right? Jasmine is holding pretty well. Let me quickly show you the chart of Jasmine. So this is Jasmine, and it's really held that 1.4 1.6 cent region really well. That was cool. And then we also have got ICP, which really didn't drop the previous low that we had set. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So that is also something that is great. If we also take a look at the ICP chart on the weekly time frame, let me go to the weekly time frame here, and then maybe let me get rid of all these drawings. They are kind of clouding right? So you see we have got two big wicks at the very bottom there indicating that there is demand. Let me just zoom in that nice and easy on ICP. You can see that there is this demand candle on that weekly, and then we also have got this demand candle for this week. So should we close the week with this kind of wicks by the, actually this one is higher than the previous one, showing that there was actually much more demand right there. We also take a look at the MACD, and we are also seeing that the bears are kind of losing momentum here. We haven't had the confirmation just yet because we want to see the MACD crossing right on the ICP price, and then we can probably say that there is likely gonna be a double bottom that shows up in that region there for ICP, which is going to be cool. So great news on ICP is that we haven't lost the previous low that we were having there, and we also have a demand candle that is showing up there. Now the thing that we are looking at right now is the weekly chart, and you understand that today is just Tuesday. We have got like, you know, maybe 5 more days to continue trading, then we can have the confirmation. But what we are seeing from the MACD here on ICP is looking good. And one other thing that we usually take a look at on the channel is XRP. I will take a look at XRP real quick. I'll use the market cap, and on the ICP market cap, we're being rejected by this upward sloping support level here, got rejected real bad. But overall, if we take a look at the chart on the weekly time frame, we could still come up with a very much bullish pattern that we are seeing there, like panning as far as I think it was 2018 or something like this. So over 7 years of this thing in the making, and it's looking safe. It's looking safe. So we see we've got this symmetrical triangle right there, and it looks to take the price to something like $18.60 here for XRP. So we'll still be looking for this one to play out. Nothing has been broken just yet. If we take a look at the underlying indicators, yes, we've got the bullish MACD cross right there. To be honest with you, nothing too much to wade into this RSI, but I mean XRP, in as much as it dropped a little bit, we are still holding right around 50 cents. That is okay. We will see what eventually happens by this. So thank you guys for hanging out with me here. Maybe we can take a sweep at the stock market one more time and see how they are reacting. Yeah, I mean, they are reacting positively. We are seeing the Russell 2000 is pumping okay. The Amazon, Apple, and big tech basically is doing relatively okay. Some of them are in the green, some of them are in the red, kind of mixed, but Bitcoin is above, it's below 55,000 right at this point, just waiting to see what the rest of the market is going to be doing. I will catch you guys later on with videos on XRP, ICP, and Jasmy later today. XRP, I'm not really sure if I will be able to make a video, but Jasmy and ICP, I think I can promise that there will be videos later today, right? So thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.